I'm on the phone waiting for El Rio. I just was calling up to get my prescriptions refilled. And the lady who answered the phone called me Mr. Tommy. And I sort of came real close to losing it. As I had just gotten off the phone with the mechanic who informed me that the engine shot. And it shot because of water contamination in the gasoline. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really need wheels for this weekend. Um,
Hello, good afternoon. This is Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, don't ask. I might have to tell you. Actually, I'm fine. Just I'm eating shit sandwiches at the moment, and I didn't need to be called Mr. Tommy by your telephone agent. That was like,
I apologize for that.
yeah, well, you know, as I understand it, Saga has run seminars with you folks, and that should absolutely not ever happen at the telephone.
Right. Yeah, she was explaining that she assumed that you were a male before she finished pulling up your
Right.
chart.
And you guys have so many gender nonconforming people in your clinic that that should be standard operating procedure to never do that.
Right, and it is. It is. I explained that to the rep.
Yeah, okay, great. That's just I have like a whole lot going on and right now, like mainly a blown engine due to contaminated gasoline. So I was like on edge, and all I was doing was calling to get my prescriptions refilled. Okay. I, if
I
we,
could do that for you.
oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And you're a patient of Jessica Hensel, right?
That is correct.
Perfect. Let's see. You said you were eating a shit sandwich? What is that?
That's my metaphor for life's a bitch, and then it's still a bitch.
Ah, that's a good one. I never heard that. I thought maybe you were eating like
No,
potted meat.
no, the universe. Yeah, right. No, 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 no. It's the universe is serving me up a shit sandwich today.
I'm sorry.
Well, my life has been nothing but shit sandwiches. You know, my stuff looked wrong, so they fixed it, messing the rest of me up forever, and then lied about it my whole life. So it's hard for me to keep a sense of humor.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to, but sometimes that's the only way to.
I could be angry and unhappy. I would have been dead. I would have been dead 40 years ago, 50 years ago, if I was always angry and unhappy.
How many prescriptions are we gonna request?
There's just two that need filling right now: the finasteride and this spironolactone. Oh, and the I don't know if I need a prescription for this or if it's over the counter. Is the albuterol?
Okay, yeah, you would need a prescription for the albuterol. Is it the inhaler you use?
Yeah.
Okay. So the albuterol, I see it right here.
No fun running out of Flonase and albuterol at the height of pollination either.
Let's see, albuterol, and I apologize. What was the other one?
No, Flonase is over the counter. The fluticasone.
Okay. And then you said spirolactone, right?
Spironolactone, finasteride. We had it all synced at one point, but I don't know what happened. You know, where they do all 4 of them at once. But that didn't last long.
It's so much easier that way.
Yeah.
No, of course. Anything that is helpful for us doesn't last long.
Well, that's, you know, this is an intelligence test here. You know, this is a sorry planet. You're not, you know, we're energy beings that occupy these like self-propelled sacs of protoplasm. You know, our bodies are not us. Yeah, so like, this is an intelligence test. It's like, you know, how well can you move your body through this plane without pain, and you know, because you can't get on or off the planet without being sorry first. So
Right.
yeah, so it's just like roll with it, man. Just gotta roll with it. No matter how bad it gets.
Unfortunately, that's all we can do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I have to question, like, what the hell my ancestors did to get me to deserve this incarnation.
Life sometimes it sucks, and then it sucks a little bit more, and
I'm never bored.
Things are gonna get a little better, then
well,
it's just like a slap in the face. It's like, hey, no, it's not.
No, it's you know, I'm old hippie, so like we're 50 years ahead of the rest of the civilization in terms of like what's going to happen when empire collapses. Because it's going to, it has to, it's inevitable because the planet won't put up with it much longer. The planet's already rejecting the cancer that's our cities and our farmlands. It's the weather and the tectonic events are just going to keep getting worse until the human infestation is managed. You know, we've destroyed biodiversity everywhere we are, and the planet's going to restore it if we don't. And the hippies knew better and went to ground 50 years ago and have been, you know, living close to the earth. We're ready for it. You know, we're
a lot of these younger kids, they don't think like that anymore. It's too bad.
Well, they're not educated properly. They've been conditioned with digital instruments. They weren't instructed by humans. They were instructed by machines. They weren't taught how to think. They were taught how to react.
That's right. You are exactly correct.
Well, I was blessed by when I was born. Have you ever heard of the term Sputnik kids?
No, I haven't.
Well, in 1957, the Russians launched the first satellite, with the first satellite in orbit, and that freaked out the American establishment, and they were worried about having enough scientists and engineers. And that's when they kind of created all those comprehensive tests that they put the kids through every year. And the kids who scored highest on the tests were the Sputnik kids. So we actually were educated, you know, and they were force feeding us old-fashioned ways of learning, you know, doing college level work by the time we were in the 5th, 6th grade.
That's amazing.
So, you know, we were taught how to think. We were taught how to use the fucking library. So, like now, you know, my generation, those of us nerds who survived, we look like freaking geniuses because we already know how to use the library. And we got this digital library at our fingertips. So that's all, you know, us old boomers are having a whole lot of fun just running around the forums and truth bombing the little idiots all day long. You know, it gives us something to do in that lockdown. But the hippies have been right all along. This, the, the fittest is the one who's not the strongest, but the one who is most adaptable. And that's what, with the Zionists, I'm Jewish, excuse me, but that chosen stuff is an obligation, not a privilege. We're
That's
supposed
right.
we're supposed to be leading by our righteous acts, not by the might of our army.
You are a very intelligent person.
Don't let it get around.
I'm glad I got to talk to you.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're glad. I probably should inform you that I've had the camera running. You guys record yours too, don't you?
Yes, our calls are recorded.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I have a toxic fan club that everything I just said to you, they think I'm insane for saying it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, freedom of speech.
Right. They're free to be
You should
stupid.
be able to say and feel, feel
Right.
and think whatever you want.
They're free to be stupid.
Exactly.
And
that's not your fault. You still got to put up with them.
Yeah, I was born different, and then they damaged me, and I've coped with that. And yeah, I'm fucking nuts. You'd be fucking nuts too if you lived with what I lived with. But I'm not insane. I'm nuts to keep from going insane. I would have killed somebody.
You're brave to keep going, and there's so many people that just be like, hey, I don't want to do this. I'm pissed and give up on life. So you're tough. You're very tough. You're a strong person.
Well, I think what I've been most strong is not for not hurting myself and giving up, but not for hurting the people in my way. Starting with my parents telling me I had to be a boy.
Wow, that's gonna be really tough.
It is.
I cannot imagine.
You need to, because you have patients in your clinics that are going through the same shit right now. You have parents. Right. You have parents that are dealing with children that are gender nonconforming, and they're dealing with the pushback from the community right now.
And it's sad. My little girl is gay.
Uh-huh.
And her best friend is transgender.
How old are they?
Sweetest kid. My daughter's 13.
Oh, okay. That's old enough to figure it out.
Her best friend is also 13. Sweet kid. She's very nice, but it's so sad how these people, children, adults even, bully them, and it's just horrible. It's like, why are people so negative? Let these kids be happy, whether it be as a boy or a girl, or liking girls or liking boys. Well, it doesn't matter. If they're happy and healthy, then that's what it should be.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, it has to.
Absolutely. If they're
so hard.
It is. Which is why I went off on your agents just now. It's like, shit. With all this other crap going on, I just called to get my stinking prescriptions filled. But I'm glad I only half lost it and we got to chat.
Yeah, I'm glad we did too.
It's like, that's where it's at, is that medical science has proven without any doubt that same-sex attraction and transgender identities are just as fucking biological as your sex. And sometimes people are cross-wired. No big deal.
That's right.
The big deal is when they're prevented from expressing themselves, starting with their parents bullying them into an unnatural gender role. And then are you connected to PFLAG or HRC at all? Because there's legislation that impacts your kid and their friends. It's pending in the Arizona legislature.
Really? Yeah. No, I mean, she goes to groups.
No, it was a parent group. This is a parent group.
Yeah, I haven't.
There's you should, because you want to get connected. There's 3. Saga has a parents group. the P flag is parents and family of lesbian and gays or something like that, but it's full spectrum now. Um, and HRC is the Human Rights Campaign, and HRC is the one leading on the fights against the anti-trans bills. And I think there's one of the, ban the kids from sports and going on in this. I'm not sure if they got the ban the gender care for minors bill here or not, but I know they're fighting the sport bill here.
Oh, and you said it's Saga and P Flag and
Okay, yeah.
HRC, correct?
Yeah, it's Southern Arizona Gender Alliance. Right there, Dr. Drew in El Rio is like one of the main people. You know what I'm talking about? Drew, guys,
Andrew Cronin.
Cronin, right?
Cronin?
Drew Cronin. He's one of the main. He's one of the main focuses for the whole thing. You probably want to just go walk up to him and tell him you want to get involved.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for telling me about that.
Don't thank me.
I had no idea.
Don't thank me. It's what I do. Being useful keeps me from hating myself.
Well, you are very useful, so don't hate yourself.
Thanks, and
you taught me a lot.
I'm glad, and you gave me a lot of like really valuable footage to say namaste motherfuckers to my toxic fan club. So
they're just jealous. They don't understand. Let them not understand. It's just
right. There's just no. We're born this way, and they're the ones who are wrong for stigmatizing us.
Exactly.
So on that,
it's just their ignorance, and it's sad for them that they don't understand, or even a lot of them don't even want to try to understand.
No, they cling to bad scripture, pseudoscience, and flat out, paranoid delusions. We're all sex maniacs. We're all pedophiles. We're all just totally confused about everything. Train wrecks, and they're the ones that are like with the inferiority complexes they have to bolster by putting people down.
Right.
Okay, so we got incoming. You were Stephanie, yeah? Well, did I get your name right?
I'm sorry?
Were you Stephanie?
Christina.
I gotta let you go. Thanks so much
Stephanie
for your time.
Too. It's pretty.
Happy day.
You're very
welcome.
Bye-bye. You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello, this is Dave. I've been contacted you through Marketplace.
Oh, yay. You're the person looking for stones and equipment?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a flat lap that never got used, but the discs got kind of weather damaged.
Okay.
It's a 6-incher. And there's a funky combo machine that never got used either. I'll give you a good deal on. That was like cost me 140 new or something like that.
Okay. Do you have any cab machines?
No, that's why I'm willing to give up what I got, because it's okay. Well, I'll just get rid of these. I have rotary tools that the combo machine's kind of cool because it's got a flex shaft, a saw, and a disc.
I'm doing big scale work. I work for a guy who actually his stores are on the East Coast, but he lives here in Tucson. So what I'm looking for is a couple more slab cutters, another trim saw, a cab machine, what else are they? And then looking for rock to slab.
Well, I have plenty of that.
Okay.
I mean, if you want big, I don't have much big stuff. I'm mostly, my customer base and me don't have big saws, and we're mostly making jewelry. So I got plenty of fist-sized stuff of all different kinds of things at all different prices.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be in Tucson tomorrow. I could stop by at lunchtime if that works for you.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
If you could send me your address to this number,
Will do.
and I'll give you a call when I'm headed your way.
Cool. And your name
All right.
was?
David.
David?
With Market Square Jewelers.
Cool. I'm Tommy. I
Okay, Tom.
look forward to it. Thanks for calling.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Happy day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Namaste, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm sad and lonely and got starved for attention, and I got a car with a fucking dead engine. But I'm insured. Maybe. Listen to the guy. He wouldn't commit because he didn't have a chemist to make sure of it. But the symptoms are all there that fucked up the engine. Water in the gasoline fucked up the engine. I really need wheels. I don't want to have to depend on Albert because he's got so much going on with his own family. Let's get this down out of the glare. And meanwhile, the idiots are all yammering at me and just, yes, I'm fucking nuts. And you're the only people in the world that think I'm stupid. Okay. Until I got on the internet and had all these people start calling me stupid, I never talked about the knowledge base that rides in my head. Now, I've been studying the science of sex and gender all my life because they fucked up my shit when I was a baby. You can call me a trender all you like, but I've been interviewed by numerous doctors, starting like 15 years ago in Texas, Boston State Hospital. But I'm legit. I'm a surgically altered intersex person with a array of annoying metabolic deficiencies and allergies. And I've been doing this all my life. My whole life. I ain't COPD. My lungs are healthy. Do I know my lungs are healthy? I'm at a booger factory from hell up top, and I'm constantly clearing phlegm from my throat because of postnasal drip. But doctors have remarked at how clear my lungs are for a smoker, and that's because of this. I don't smoke. It looks like I smoke heavily because I'm always smoking in front of the camera. But when I'm not sitting at my desk, I'm not smoking very heavily. I go hours and hours without any cigarettes. And then when I do smoke the cigarette, most of it burns off into the air. be real happy when I can breathe through my nose again. That's not good. Okay, well, that's a half hour of that. I suppose that's plenty. You know, when you say that you're talking about me as an obviously mentally ill person, or obviously a pedophile, or obviously this or that, you're just projecting denial of your own reality, boys. How come I never see this face in any of the gifts? My happy face. This is your idiot's face. This is like, okay, bless your heart, whatever. Happy day. Thanks for watching. Bye.